nose massager.
Ooh.
Shut down. Okay, what?
So what do you use all the time? You got a huge thing of glue?
Thank you so much for the cookies. They were delicious.
Oh.
UMONG dog. So late at night, but managed to leave some money to Christmas. Be a good girl. Love you.
I am really glad you guys have joined this video and are watching. And do not forget to subscribe or hit like and also share on social media. And I actually do have my coffee this time. I don't think I've had it before, but I do have it every morning. The problem is when I actually go to record one of these videos, I've already kind of had my coffee for the day. But I decided we need some coffee. We still need some coffee. The words I wanted to share with you is something that I felt like God is telling me, and probably God is telling a lot of people, that there's so much that we don't have control of. I don't have control of actually quite a bit in my life. So I think of the many things that I cannot control. I can't control other people. Sure, I can help guide them and teach them, especially Eliana. But to actually try to take control of someone is usually backfires, depending on how you go about it, especially if you do that with a sibling or a parent or your significant other. So that is one thing we cannot control as other people. Also our circumstances, there's a lot that is happening in our world and in our life that we cannot control, and we don't even know the outcome, even though we can hope for it and pray for it. There are all kinds of things that we can control, whether it's what we put in our mouths and whether we exercise or not, take care of ourselves, things that we might want to learn about. There's so much you can learn from YouTube. If there's a hobby that I know even learning piano people can do online now. There's learning how to sew, learning how to dance, all kinds of things to better yourself. Also reaching out to other people and making a difference in their lives, writing them letters, making them a little something that's a way to make a difference, and that's something that you can have control of, is how much influence you have on other people for good, showing them love. God was showing me the other day as I was talking to him all these things that I do have control of. I made a little list. Some of those things were my body and my health, our home, getting it organized, Eliana, helping her form new habits and hobbies, things that we could try together. Friendships, making those more solid, reaching out to people, asking them to get together, talking about life. And I know I need to be a better friend. I'm not always the good friend I need to be. And better control of our finances. Because sometimes when we don't have a budget, next thing we know, for a lot of people, you're like, what happened to that? You know, what happened to the paycheck? So it's good to know where all that money goes, or the little bit of money that is. And adoption, we don't know what's going to happen, but our job is to work on the list of things we were given to find and to send in. That's a huge thing that God's shown me, is I don't know what the future holds for us for adoption or finances, but we are called to do the things at least we are told to do right now. So working on that list. And I was looking up today in this book I have about controlling your mind. We do have control of our thoughts. Now, not necessarily initially when they come in, but it's what we do with them. So I looked up the definition of worry and anxiety. Anxiety is worry and being nervous, thinking about unease about what could happen, what's about to happen. And worry is giving way to anxiety, so that's all, tied in, and dwelling on difficult things ahead. Peace is freedom from disturbance and tranquility and being thankful. For me, that's what that would be, is peace is being thankful. And I know in quite a few scriptures, Psalm 37:8, Galatians 5:22, and Matthew 6 is a really big chapter on trusting God. Philippians 4:6. These are all about dwelling on what is good and joy and peace, and knowing that with God's help, although we may not be able to initially stop the worrisome thought from coming in, it's what we do with it afterwards. So that is just my encouragement to you, to say that you do have control of all things that you can control. You can control what you do with the thoughts that go into your mind and how you can make them better and stop worrying. And for Christians, it would be prayer, reading the Bible, talking to God with a thankful heart, and actually forcing yourself to think about what is good, because truly there is so much to be thankful for, and there truly is so many good things. Take half the pieces from the pot.
Half. Well, you did that right near. That was good. That's one.
Nothing. Do
you
nothing.
Get nothing. Nope. Redo.
Don't touch those.
No touchy. Get him out. Yes. Good one.
Come on.
Indeed.
What is it? Hey.
So when a man says something to a woman, 9 times out of 10, it just means what he says.
Yes.
And that's it.
Okay.
But the words come out of the man.
Yeah,
like
the
this.
man. Okay.
Do. And they get to the woman's ear. And inside of the woman's ear, a lot of people
Okay.
don't know this. It
Okay,
hasn't
tell
been
us.
discovered by medical science yet.
Yeah.
But in there is a series of filters
Okay.
and tunnels.
Yeah.
And the words get in there, and they get, they get in there, and they go through the filters and the tunnels,
Yeah.
and the words go into different compartments.
I'm sorry, but I'm just.
And-
It's a New Year's hat, and then.
And they go into different compartments. And instead of hearing, honey, I'd like to finish our movie
Yeah.
before 1 this afternoon,
Yeah.
it goes through your filters and funnels.
Yeah.
And the words come out in your brain as, honey, it's more important that we finish the movie than all the things that we have on our priority list today. and then you say it back to me, so it goes through your funnels and filters, and then it comes out in your mouth, and my brain throws a spring
Yeah.
and a gasket, and it goes, that's not what I said. It's not what I said.
Oh, you poor men. Okay, go ahead and fit more.
See that one part there?
Yeah, it's okay. What's gonna happen to you in 2021?
I'm gonna be a better
Cowgirl?
cowgirl.
Cowgirl. What about you? I'm gonna be a better mother
My
in
booty.
2021.
My booty.
Where'd the child go? There was a child. Somehow she was able to stay awake every minute. Even in one of the last minutes of 2020. I got an award in 2020 for the best hair. It's gonna be even better in 2021.
Stop bragging, Dazzle.
Look at my hair. Look at my hair.
Dazzle.
I have the
Dazzle.
best. Well, you know what I got an award for? The best chest hair of 2020.
No, he got a word for the ass.
The best abs. The best abs in 2020. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
20
Can you guys believe it? I can't and I won't believe it. But I do believe that 2020 is finally over. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,